welcome to Clearview News Desk. We're reaching you live from Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. First, the headlines. Nigerian controversial musician Portable's older sister, Gbemisola, claims singer under spiritual spell of family member. Hardship affecting attendance, offering in churches, Anglican bishop laments. Rivers community deserted as cultists kill 19 residents. I am Gloria Atta with these and more. Welcome. The Supreme Court has dismissed the suit filed by Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara over the representation of the 2024 budget before the 27 members of the State House of Assembly loyal to Nyesom Wike. The Apex Court on Monday dismissed the suit in a ruling delivered by Justice Musa Uwani Abaji following the dramatic withdrawal of the appeal by Fubara through his lead counsel, Yusuf Ali San. Governor Fubara, in the notice for withdrawal of the case, simply informed a three-man panel of justices of the court that events had overtaken his suit. The request for the withdrawal of the contentious suit was not opposed by the Rivers State House of Assembly and its Speaker, Martins Amewole, who were represented by Chief Wole Olanikpekun San. Following no objections from the parties, the Apex Court dismissed the case and awarded 4 million naira against Fubara to be paid to the House of Assembly and Amewole. Addressing newsmen shortly after the dismissal of the suit, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Ken Njimanze, said that the coast had been finally cleared for the 27 lawmakers to take over the House of Assembly fully. Now, the Archbishop of Ibadan Province Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion, Dr. Williams Aladekugbe, has lamented that the economic crunch in the country, which he said has prevented Christians from attending services and giving offerings in churches. The cleric made the disclosure while delivering the first distinguished alumni lecture of the Department of Religious Studies, Faculty of Arts, University of Ibadan, at the weekend. Aladekugbe noted that the hardship had compelled a cleric to call on the president, asking him to save people from the economic crisis, adding that people have exhibited various forms of fear based on the current situation, but warned that faith should be cultivated as a step to attracting God's divine intervention. Now, according to statistics, over 31.8 million Nigerians are suffering from acute food insecurity compounded with malnutrition among women and children in the country. To advance their agenda and improve agricultural practices as well as boost food production in Nigeria, the Nigeria Institute of Agricultural Engineers Abuja chapter has paid a courtesy visit to the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Dr. Marcus Ogumbi. Clearview News Imefunu Kon has the details.
According to statistics provided by the 2024 Cadre Harmonized Report, the surge in food commodity prices as a result of the removal of fuel subsidy and security challenges facing the country has blessed millions of Nigerians in a precarious situation. Chairman, Nigeria Institute of Agricultural Engineers Abuja chapter, Engineer Adebayo Adedeji, who led a team of ESCOs on a courtesy visit to Permanent Secretary Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Dr. Marcus Ogumbi, said there is hunger in the land and the traditional way of farming can no longer sustain the teeming population in Nigeria. Adedeji, while assuring the government that if given maximum support, the NIAE will use its expertise to transform the agricultural sector and boost production, also stressed the need for the federal government to encourage every household to key into the Every Home a Garden initiative of Nigeria's First Lady, Oluremi Tinubu, which seeks to instill a habit of farming and food production in the society, starting from the family unit.
Our collaboration is targeted at engaging and empowering members to contribute the institution's quota to the development of agricultural sector. And we are going to look at it in the following ways. Number one, we have signed a memorandum of understanding, an MOU with African University of Science and Technology. So we felt bringing this closer to the city center will afford people in the city to easily carry out their research efforts, carry out their conferences, participate, in whatever training we want to give there. The backyard farming of the First Lady, the pet project of the First Lady, because we believe very strongly that if Ministry of Agri can subscribe into this effort by training the women, especially the women in the staff in the ministry, it will go a long way. And one of the things that we want to use as a criteria is the fact that if for anybody that want to participate, it's important that you must have a balcony and you must have a backyard.
Health and well-being is going to address clean water and sanitation, and is going to address affordable and clean energy. So besides that, we are going to use an AI model that helps in monitoring the water filtration system.
We also extract oil, which is used for cosmetic. But for now, we are focusing on baobab powder, which has a whole lot of health benefit.
In his response, the Permanent Secretary, Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security, Dr. Marcus Okumi, called for collaboration with the NIAE, noting the high expectation from all quarters which cannot be met without the support of critical stakeholders in the sector.
I don't have a magic wand. I have an understanding of the system, but it doesn't mean that I'm coming here to perform a miracle. But the miracle will still be performed, not by me, but by the people that are here. All I have to do is just to coordinate them to do it.
The mission of the Nigerian Institute of Agricultural Engineers Abuja chapter is to lead, innovate, strategize, and drive sustainable progress in agricultural engineering practices throughout Abuja and beyond. Meanwhile, the UN World Food Programme has projected that 33 million people will face acute food insecurity in Nigeria in 2025. Imefonokon reporting for Clever News.
Meanwhile, the Minister of Women Affairs, Iman Suleiman Ibrahim, has assured Nigerians that no one will be left behind in strategic interventions and initiatives being embarked upon by the federal government to advance national growth and development. Speaking at a press conference to mark her 100 days in office in Abuja on Friday, Iman Suleiman expressed her ministry's readiness to deliver on President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda for Nigerians, particularly the poor and vulnerable in the society, while highlighting salient achievements recorded so far across the 36 states of the Federation. Let's now join Clevius correspondent for details.
Since her appointment as Minister for Women Affairs in October 2024, Iman Suleiman Ibrahim has on several occasions pledged her commitment to protecting and advancing the rights of Nigerian women in line with the renewed hope agenda of the President through targeted programs spread across the country. At a press conference in Abuja to commemorate her 100 days in office, the minister highlighted salient achievements recorded so far in government initiatives spread across the 36 states. The initiatives are geared towards promoting and advancing the socio-economic rights and empowerment of women and children, as well as ensuring their equal representation in the society.
At the core of our effort is a bold and ambitious vision to empower 10 million women economically by the year 2027, to ensure they play a vital role in Nigeria's economic transformation, which aligns with Mr. President's vision of actualizing over $1 trillion economy, where women are key contributors to national productivity. We have already taken decisive steps towards achieving this with the commencement of implementation the World Bank supported Nigerian for Women Scale Up project, which targets 4.5 million women across all 36 states and the FCT. Through financial literacy, business development, cooperative structures will be equipping women with the tools they need to build sustainable enterprises and contribute meaningfully to economic growth. To further strengthen access to finance, the ministry is working on setting up a national microfinance framework for women entrepreneurs. This initiative aims to bridge the financing gap for women, ensuring they have affordable credit, investment opportunities, gender responsive financial services to grow their businesses, and contribute more effectively to national development. In addition to financial empowerment, we have launched a food intervention program for women and vulnerable groups, recognizing the economic hardship that many families face by providing direct food assistance and support women-led agricultural initiatives. We're ensuring that no woman or child is left behind in our collective journey towards prosperity.
Iman Suleiman, while restating her commitment to protecting and advancing the rights of women and other vulnerable groups in the society, called for collective action from all relevant stakeholders to bring the vision to light.
In recognition of the importance of collaborative governance, we have strengthened our engagement with state government, holding multiple sessions with commissioners of women affairs across all the 36 states. This has led to improved synergy, knowledge exchange, policy alignment, ensuring that our national programs are effectively implemented at the state level. To further enhance coordination, we are convening the High-Level Presidential Advisory Council on Women and Girls. This council will drive and coordinate the implementation of gender-focused programs, ensuring that women and girls remain at the center of the national development efforts of this administration.
High points of the event was the release of a documentary highlighting the ministry's interventions in the last 100 days and the presentation of gifts and other empowerment interventions for Nigerian women present, as well as goodwill messages.
And now to politics. The new Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, has disowned the recent national convention held in Apapa, Lagos by a faction of the party. Addressing a news conference in Abuja, the party's national chairman, Dr. Ajudi Ahmed, said the party never conducted any national convention or inaugurated new National Working Committee members for the party, adding that the so-called convention in Lagos recently was organized by the expelled members of the party who are being sponsored by politicians afraid of facing the electorate in the 2027 general elections to destabilize the party. Cleview's Imefonokon has the details.
The NNPP National Chairman Ajuji Ahmed noted that the current National Working Committee of the NNPP was constituted in 2022 under the supervision of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), and that there is only one NNPP under its leadership and one national headquarters located in Abuja known to the law and INEC. Ahmed further called on their teaming members to ignore and completely disregard the so-called convention held in Lagos recently.
We want to use this medium to inform and confirm to the world that the NNPP does not operate from Apapa. We did not hold any conversation on any convention this year in any hotel lobby in Lagos. Visit the INEC website and confirm for yourselves that our party is never chaired by a major serving or retired, or a doctor major, or an Agboard major doctor, or whatever. Our NWC was inaugurated here in Abuja in April 2022 for a tenure of 4 years, which ends in April 2026, and it is here in Abuja that our party is headquartered and operates from in accordance with the rules of the land.
Ahmed also noted that it was against the law and against common decency for any group under any guise to refer to itself as NNPP.
Against the background of all this, it is clearly against the law and against common decency for any group under the guise of any identity different from what I have enumerated above to refer itself as NNPP. For this reason, therefore, The NNPP did not have any national convention in recent times, and so we did not inaugurate any new national working committee. The only logo of the NNPP that is known to law is the one with red, white, red colors, with a book, academic cap in the middle, with the slogan, Education for All. A visit to the INEC website will confirm all this information.
According to the NNPP national chairman, some members of the party who openly played anti-party activities were subjected to proper disciplinary procedures and were found wanting and duly sanctioned immediately after the 2023 general elections. But instead of exploring the internal mechanisms put in place by the party to address their grievances, decided to release themselves as willing tools to outsiders in order to distract the party's attention. Imefonokun reporting for Clever News.
The 2023 presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, Adewale Adebayo, has described the late former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Jeremiah Hussaini, as an angel in the army uniform who touched many lives. Adebayo made this known when he paid a condolence visit to the family of the late Army General and former Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, alongside other party stalwarts. Clever News Imifonokon has the details.
Adebayo said the late former Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Jeremiah Hussaini, who served as FCT Minister during military rule, always prioritized humanity. He credited Hussaini for making Abuja a city for the people, noting that he allocated land to small traders rather than demolished homes in disadvantaged areas. Adebayo highlighted Hussaini's role in uniting Nigeria from 1966 and recalled a crucial moment in 1998 when Hussaini remained professional despite political pressures. He noted that Hussaini was the most senior officer when the Nigerian head of state died in 1998, but did not politicize the situation or seek personal advantage, while acknowledging Hussaini's advice to him during the 2023 presidential race.
General Hussaini, if you study his life very well, you have studied the history of Nigeria. He played critical roles at important times in the life of Nigeria, from that July 66 coup or counter coup to the stabilization of the Second Republic to this moment when he passed away. And he served in the Senate, and the many years we spent listening to him makes us to know that we could have learned more if he had lived longer. And the fact that they are here now to have people who are natural Nigerians, you don't have to think about it. To have people who are very kind. If you take testimony on Hussaini's life, he did not know that he was a Tarok man. He did not know that he was a Northerner. He did not know that he was a Christian. When he was in the army, he saw everybody in the army as his brother. When he was in politics, he served the community and it was very good. So that is, when he was in FCT, people who never knew him before got a lot of land allocations from him. He made sure that Abuja was accessible to the old, the young, the rich, the poor, the connected and the unconnected. And that was what we saw, and that's what we know the nation is losing.
The SDP national chairman, Shehu Kabam, described Hussaini as a great leader with an outstanding legacy, simplicity and patriotism, adding that Hussaini's death is a national loss.
We lost a great man, a patriot by excellence, someone that have been tested, that have served this country patriotically, and we owe it a duty as a father of the nation to come as a whole and sympathize with the family. And some of them, I mean, we have a very rare of his caliber now that is remaining alive. So whenever the nation lose people like that, it's quite painful because largely the generation of today do not understand what they have gone through to build the country. And I think they needed to do more in enlightening the citizens what they have gone through to keep the country together.
Responding on behalf of the family, Hussaini's first child, Yulsit Bali, while expressing gratitude to the SDP leadership for their visit and their kind words about their father, described our father as a father of all and a generous person.
We are really appreciative of your visit to us today to come and condole us over the passing of our father. Yes, Baba is not only our father, but it's father to so many people. And like you rightly said, he was someone who stood for justice, for peace. In fact, I say he's generous to a fault, because even while he was lying in a hospital, when you come to visit, he's looking for his bag to give somebody, something.
Late Lieutenant General Jeremiah Oseni, who was born on February 16, 1943, passed away on January 23 at the age of 82 after a prolonged illness. Imefon Okun, reporting for Clever News.
The recent fallout between gospel sensation Mercy Chinwo and her manager has sparked a heated debate about the age-old tension between artists and their management teams. The controversy, which reportedly centers on contract and financial disputes, is just the latest in a long line of high-profile artist-manager feuds. Clearview takes us through some of the high-profile artist-manager disputes in Nigeria.
Industry insiders point to a familiar pattern of allegations, including financial mismanagement, power struggles, and control over artistic decisions. This phenomenon is not unique to the Nigerian music industry, as international artists like Taylor Swift and Kanye West have also been embroiled in similar disputes. The music industry has witnessed numerous artist-manager breakups over the years, with Kiss Daniel's highly publicized split with his former label and manager. Tiwa Savage's industry disputes, as well as Burna Boy's contract controversies, are just a few examples. According to experts, the root causes of these feuds can be distilled into three key areas: contracts that are poorly understood or unfair contracts, which often spark disputes. Some artists may feel trapped by deals signed early in their careers, while managers may argue that they deserve a percentage of earnings for their work. Also, finances. The question of who controls the money is a point of contention, as managers claim they deserve a share of earnings, while artists often feel shortchanged. While the big elephant in the room is artistic control, the tension between artistic freedom and commercial viability is a recurring theme. Artists want creative control while managers push for marketable products. As the debate rages on, industry experts, fans, and legal professionals weigh in on the issue. While some argue that managers should be more transparent, others believe that artists need to be more business savvy. The role of record labels and contracts in these disputes is also a topic of discussion. As the music industry continues to evolve, finding a balance between artistic freedom and commercial viability remains a pressing concern. Sarah Daniel, reporting for Clearview News.
If you're just joining us, you're watching the news on Clearview News Desk. We will be back after this break. Stay with us.
No one, after lighting a lamp, puts it under a bushel. This is therefore a call to individuals, organizations, embassies, political office holders, and more to inform the world about their activities and achievements through documentaries. Here at Clearview, we parade the masters in the business of producing world-class documentaries. Show your stuff to the world by first contacting us through telephone number 0704-244-1177 or email us at clearviewnewsroom@gmail.com. Watch Clearview News at 7 p.m. daily, Monday to Friday on MITV, channel 255, DSTV, and on our YouTube and Facebook pages. Clearview News Desk. We clear the view, one time and for all time.
You're welcome back. elder sister of Nigerian controversial musician Portable has claimed that her embattled brother is under the spiritual spell of one of their family members. Gbemisola made this claim following the singer's ongoing legal battle with the Ogun State government. Recall that the Ogun State government had on Thursday arraigned Portable, who is currently at large, for assaulting the officials from the Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development. Portable was arraigned with 9 of his associates before Abeokuta Magistrates Court by the State Police Command. Reacting to the development in a viral video circulating on X, Portable's sister apologized for his controversial actions, alleging that a family member is spiritually influencing the singer. Meanwhile, Portable, challenging the officers to provide video evidence of the alleged assault, further warned that he might take his own life following the overwhelming frustration caused by the situation. Speaking from his hideout, the singer pleaded with the government to release his associates from detention, stating that he is being set up by some certain individuals. No fewer than 19 people are reportedly feared killed in a renewed cold clash in Obele community in Emohua local government area of Rivers State on Sunday. The development has sparked panic in the area as residents have deserted the community for safety. It will be recalled that on Wednesday, unidentified gunmen believed to be members of a cult group invaded the community and killed 7 people. While the community was still reeling in the pain of the incident, on Sunday morning, the 2 cult groups in the area resumed their battle for supremacy after over 2 years of vacation. It was gathered that the supremacy battle on Sunday was between the Daybam and Icelanders cult groups. Meanwhile, the spokesperson for the State Police Command, Grace Iringe Koko, confirmed that the cult clash between loyalists of Naked Wire and Carol is linked to the control of levies from an oil company operating in the area, adding that the number of casualties was 10. The police spokesperson also said that investigation is ongoing, but no arrest has been made. And that's the news. But before we go, a recap of the top stories. Nigerian controversial musician Portable's older sister, Gbemisola, claims singer under spiritual spell of family member. Hardship affecting attendance, offering in churches, Anglican bishop laments. Rivers community deserted as cultists kill 19 residents. You can follow up on latest events and happenings around you via our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Clearview News Desk, or via our handle on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Clearview Online. Many thanks for joining us. I am Gloria Atta. Bye for now.